Excuse me. Welcome back to Plunderer Anime Review episode number 5. This is discussing episodes 11 to 13 of the series. We're on the second story arc of the series, the past arc. Yes, the arc where you have the other characters not named Licht or Nana going back in time. Back in time. Kind of like the Back to the Future song. I love that song. I love the movie too. Yep. Now, basically, now I'm covering episodes 11, 13, which is the first 3 out of 7 episodes for this arc. Because here's the thing. The first arc of the series, here's the thing. Out of 24 episodes, the opening story arc you see for the anime is the longest arc of the whole series at 10 episodes. The second and third arc they do for the series is only 7 episodes. 7. Why is it 7? I have no idea. Yep, so we start out basically in the present, basically the future, where we have jail someone before his basically his adoptive father's happy to see him. And of course discuss events of the previous episode and asking how are you really hiding the licked, and then of course he's asked to bring him custody. Okay. Anyways, yes. So basically, his order to take him back. And of course, he intends fighting everybody just to get the licked. And Nana is the one basically stops by slapping him. Yes, slapping him. And if you want to know the true thing about licked in the past, and what happened 300 years prior, you have to go. They had to set all these characters back in time except for Nana, licked, and the other ace that's there because she's actually one of the aces too. She actually also is revealed that the 77 you see in her chest is not her actual number. It's actually 7. Why is it 7? I have no idea. Just the way the series is. Yeah, I don't know exactly the reason for it. So 77 is a fake. So you have Jail, Hina, Letta May, and Pet. These 5 go back in time 300 years. It looks like to be a city in ruin, partially in ruins. They explain it's like right after. This is probably either before the Waste War. This is probably before the Waste War because Licht was involved with the Waste War. This probably was the previous war, and apparently resources are very scarce. They do bring up that a lot of major cities were destroyed. What the series had a version of World War III, and what the Waste War was like World War IV. It's possible to say at least. Yep. So, pretty much in a way, like, they meet up with a past version of Licht and the woman who they met in the last episode. Younger version of them, because apparently they're still alive 3 years in the future. So, they enroll in the school, and, of course, they participate also what happened in the opening ceremony. That happened in episode 12, by the way, where we see the headmaster having tours in the hair. And of course, everyone just starts, 3 people start laughing at it. So, Captain, I believe his name is Allen, I think it is. He ends up shooting these 3 people in the head, supposedly killing them. And in real, nope, they're actually perfectly fine. It's a paint gun. And we have the past version of Licht basically holding the headmaster hostage with a freaking stick. Yes, a stick. Who he makes it blossom with the thanks to magic. And of course, the other kid who's probably like his brother or cousin, whatever. So he basically takes out his katana and tries to fight him. That's not working out. There's also a bully there, which he basically plays a big role in the very next episode. So they all get sorted classes. We actually have the 3 girls all in one room. And yes, we do have a moment where all 3 girls strip down to their bra and panties. And also, typical for Japanese anime, we have it where the male lead peeps in the girls in the bath. Yep. And of course, this way he's a peeping Tom. And then also they have this thing where everyone's given stars. If you have 10 stars, you can graduate. And the other guy, he just basically steals all the stars. He doesn't basically fight anybody, he just steals them all. And so some people who actually stay there they get some of their stars, and a lot of people that stay. As the bullet himself basically, he thinks he has 12 stars, but actually has none. And he was lucky enough to get expelled. And as in the case of Jail, who had no stars, basically the stars he was given actually supposed to go to Licht, but he got them anyways. So So he has to stay more longer at school. The star thing, and of course, it's pointed out by GL. This probably was sort of the whole star contest thing that they see in the present day stuff. This probably is the backstory for that. And by the way, the headmaster here is the same guy we see in present day. I'm not going to be able to spoil about him because it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird explanation of who, why in the world there's one in the past, one in the present. Basically, this character here too. Basically, that's a different explanation. I can explain it now. Excuse me. So, yeah, I gotta admit this actually was pretty good here. Basically, it's almost like written to be like a typical high school anime type of episodes. Because this military academy that they're at is pretty much a Japanese high school. Mostly, anyway. It's probably converted. And they also mention why the samurai kid, why he joined the military. The reason why is because so his grandmother can have food to eat because apparently she's losing weight like crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically she's losing weight like crazy. So he wants her to basically be able to eat because apparently what was supposed to be her so he gave it to the other kid. So apparently joining the military is the reason why that basically that the reason why so he can provide food. The other Lick just joined so he doesn't have to do any fighting plus to get the other guy kicked out. That was simply the explanation for that. It's a good start for this arc, but we only got about 4 more episodes left to go, so there's that. Okay, so that's a particular review. Stay tuned for my next reviews, which is going to be like more. I'm just going to comic corners, and I'm going to hopefully get a chance to go from Overlord. Okay, next video. Bye.